Chef's Choice with Citizens Gas. I'm Angela, and joining us today is Chef Amanda Boucher, who is head chef at Palomino, right? One of my favorite restaurants in the city. And I'm really excited because today we're going to make what I understand is salt and pepper scallops with risotto and wilted kale, which is a great ingredient that I think a lot of people don't, forget to use at home. So,
and it's healthy.
That's right. So show me what you've got laid out for us here.
Okay, we have a really nice Alaskan weather vane scallop. These are sea scallops. They're about a 10 to 20 per pound.
Okay.
We have extra virgin olive oil, some salt and pepper. And then the kale, we've got kale, leeks, a little garlic, pine nuts, and then you're going to use a risotto and chicken stock.
So some arborio rice and some chicken stock.
Yes.
And, all right, let's fire it up. What do we do?
Okay, first thing we're going to just brush a little bit of oil onto the scallops.
All right, to help them kind of get a nice sear in the pan.
Don't want too heavy, just a nice brush. Use a nice non-stick pan so it won't stick there.
And scallops cook up pretty quickly, don't they?
They do. And you don't want to overcook them. They're really tough.
So we're going to sprinkle a little salt and pepper on them?
Sprinkle a little salt and pepper, and then you're going to put them right in this pan, right?
Like a generous, I'll be careful.
Just a nice little coating. Don't want over
salt,
flavor.
yeah.
Right.
How's that?
That's great.
All right.
And then in the pan.
In the pan they go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Now our pan is nice and hot because we've got it cooking over a gas burner and it fired up like that.
That's why I love cooking with gas.
All right.
You can make it start and stop very quickly.
That's right.
So we're just going to sear those. You just want to get some nice color on there.
All right.
You can always drizzle a little in the pan.
Just make sure they don't stick.
Just to make sure they don't stick.
Okay.
Okay. Then in the meantime, we're going to heat up a little bit of stock.
A little homemade chicken stock there.
Homemade stock in the pan. And then you're going to add in some rice, your arborio rice, which you can make ahead, which is great.
So you can make it ahead. Now, did you cook it with chicken stock or did you cook it with water?
Cooked it with stock.
Okay. So we've got it cooked with chicken stock, and now we're going to reheat.
Great.
Oh, look at that.
Get some nice color.
Yeah, nice caramelized on the bottom.
Then we're going to actually put a little bit of cheese in there.
And that's, you said, just Parmesan, right?
Right.
And what else are we going to throw in?
And then actually you can add stock as you need to.
Okay.
So go ahead and maybe add a little bit more.
All right.
With arborio rice, you just always want to let your liquids absorb before you put more in.
And that way you don't get it too runny.
Exactly.
How's that looking?
It's looking great.
And our scallops smell like they're almost done. Look at that.
That's great.
Gorgeous. And so really once they're kind of white all the way through, they're done, and you want to be careful not to overcook them, right?
You don't want to overcook them. You want them to be just a slightly translucent in the center.
Okay. So we'll get those in a bowl, and we'll come back and make our wilted kale, okay?
Great.
So the scallops are done. We've got them out of the pan, and we're chopping our kale here. And now I'm just slicing out the vein like you told me to, so you don't want that tough vein right there in the middle.
Don't want that vein in there.
Get that out. And kale, you can just buy at a grocery store. I mean,
you can buy this very local. Got our olive oil heated up.
A drizzle of oil.
And then we're just going to put in our kale. And all you want to do is really just wilt this down a little bit. You don't want to overcook it. You're going to add in your leeks.
And leek is like a large green onion for people who may not have cooked with them.
And you don't want to use all of it. You want to use some of the white, some of the green. You're going to add in a little bit of garlic.
Yum.
Got to have garlic.
That's right.
And then you're going to squeeze fresh lemon.
All right. Oh, and you can just pop it in your hand and squeeze it out like that.
Exactly.
If you're interested in Chef Amanda's recipe for the wilted kale and risotto with salt and pepper scallops, check out the recipe anytime at citizensgas.com. All right, I hear it starting to sizzle, so we must be getting close. So we're just gonna...
That goes right on the top.
It smells incredible too. That garlic is really floating up to me here.
And then you're gonna take a little bit of pine nut for texture.
Yum.
And lemon zest.
Some beautiful lemon zest that you have ready to go there.
There you go, salt and pepper scallops.
Looks gorgeous. Okay, well, I'm going to dive in. While I do, tell us a little bit about Palomino. I've been there, but some people may have not.
Well, we have been there. This is our 15th year. We are right at Maryland and Illinois. We are open for lunch and dinner and happy hour all day.
So do you serve the salt and pepper scallops there at the restaurant?
I do, lunch and dinner.
All right, well, I will be by for some more of those. Thank you so much for coming by to prepare this for us today.
It was my pleasure.
Oh, well, mine too. That's it for us here today. Don't forget, you can check out episodes of Chef's Choice anytime. Just go to citizensgas.com or visit Comcast Video on Demand. Chef Amanda, thank you again. It was great having you here. We'll see you next time on Chef's Choice with Citizens Gas.